Yes, hello everyone. This is Jordan, and I'm going to be taking you through my third presentation for my AI project. In this presentation, I'm going to be talking about considerations for AI, okay, who is to be blamed when AI goes wrong. Then I'm also going to talk about my data set, just a brief description. Then I'm also going to be talking about how informed search can be used in my data set. Yeah. So for all those who have not been around, please feel free to subscribe and then follow up. So I'm going to share my screen very fast. I want to be brief. Those are my names. That's where I go for studies, and then it's located in that specific country. Oh, okay. Now, the problem I'm trying to solve is less liveliness in application usage. Present the application requires some level of individual user interface navigation, bringing into things such as time dedication towards the interface, manual user task maneuver, and follow up. So in the present day, applications require time dedication such that you have to, if you want to do something, you're supposed to do it like manually yourself. But in my project, I'm trying to put an assistant that is going to help people navigate throughout the user interface of a specific application. So agents and the environment of my project. In my project, I'm going to be having two agents. It's going to be a person, the user himself, and then also the chatbot. So now the user will interact with the chatbot, and then the chatbot will give back reply to the user. But these two agents, okay, from the description of an agent is someone who's supposed to be able to pick information from the environment and then process it and then bring back feedback. So, like not feedback, but do some action. So, in my project, there will be two agents. I'm taking a person as an agent because he can also do that description of an agent. Then the chatbot, obviously, is the other agent. Then the environment in my agent, those two will be surrounded by the user interface itself, which will be on the screen. So it will be a screen, and then there should be some kind of keyboard that the user himself is going to be using to type now, and then there is that content on the screen. So it's also going to be some kind of environment because it's going to be switching from one thing to another. Then the audio transistors and then the speaker. Like, okay, just in case like I implement the audio part, just as I said in the first presentation, when I implement the audio part of this project, such that we don't have to type in text. Then a brief description about my data set. It's going to be an intent recognition data set, and those are the links to it, just in case you want to check it out. It's going to be having data to classify and recognize different intentions. So since it's a chatbot, there will be need for for getting to know what someone is saying or what something is saying. So in this data set, there are going to be it's going to be a JSON object offering a variety of intents together with their possible human statements, phrases, responses. No. Okay, this data is going to be having different intents together with user phrases, how those intents can be brought about by different user phrases. Then also, it's also going to be showing probable responses to such kinds of intents, whether you should say hi when someone says hi and such things, and also other functions that you can carry out when a certain maybe response from the other agent comes or from the environment comes to you. Yeah, it's going to be something like that. Just as I said, it's going to be having the intent, the text. The text is going to be showing like what has come to you from the environment, then the response, probable response, extension, the function that you can carry out just in case such an intent has come, and then also there's that extent. There are other things such as the entity type, then entities, we shall see in the future. Then how informed search is going to be used in my application now. If you find out, if you know about informed search, it's about navigating something, but when you know some information about how to get to it. So now informed search, I'm thinking of determining which sequence of replies is closer to satisfying the human intention humanly. Now, I'm seeing if you have an intention of greeting, so you could just satisfy the greeting by saying maybe also greeting back. Just that's a direct response. But now you may find that there's an intent of how much is this, and then instead of just saying it's this much, you try to reply in such ways like you ask like how much is it, what is that. Like you ask humanly, you don't do things rationally. So that sequence of interaction. So the sequence of intents a chatbot is going to be using. Like it says like from this in like from this intention, I want to go to this intention so that I get to this intention. So I want to be using informed search. I I see the required intention, then I see the intention from which I am supposed to be basing from, and then I see whether I have to take the user through maybe if I'm assuming maybe it's an application for recommending something. Then I say, by the way, there is this and also this and also this, but then what you wanted is this. So something like that. Then an informed search was also going to be used for determining a frequency of any reply. For any reply, now I'm assuming you don't have maybe a direct route to there, so you have to determine if there exists any sequence that you can use such that it feels more humanly, like the assistant is like a person. So AI accountability. AI accountability is concerned with responsibility of worldwide responsibility of worldwide missed out considerations in AI lifecycle development, or say coded bias. So just as it states, you have to consider it's concerned with responsibility of worldwide missed out considerations. So, well, just as it says, worldwide missed out consideration in life cycle development, things such as maybe the color of the person in recognition, the face, how the face looks like. So you may define that this person's face looks like this and this other person's face looks like this, but then there are other people who are twins, but they are different. So such things, worldwide considerations. And then how AI accountability, how it's going to be used in my project. Okay. So for me to bring about accountability, so having being responsible for how AI is going to be perceiving, I'll be doing such things as monitoring the data set that I'm using, not only monitoring the system as the chatbot is interacting with users and helping them out. You have to do monitoring. Then I also have to do good understanding of the data, because data is like the blood of the chatbot. So any AI driven system. So monitoring, no, understanding, having a good understanding of data and what it means. Then also having ideology from very many people is also a good thing, like having a wide base of ideology, not having specific, like maybe only what is known to you, or you and your brother, or you and your other programmers. So you have people, most especially those guys with good ranks in doing such things, like in a certain environment. And also diversifying design and development ideology. I've talked about that. Continuous monitoring of system outputs. So now you want your system outputs continuously. I talked about having the understanding of data. I've talked about that. Governance. So now as the AI is doing its stuff, you're supposed to have that level of governance whereby you say, beyond this, no, or maybe pick out this data from it. Then describing performance goals and matrices. This is you define, okay, you say like you go back and then you say, why did I do this thing for in the very first time? Or have we achieved the goal or not? So such things that you go back to them. Yeah, it can also help in reducing such things. Like you go through your development procedures. Yeah, then you see whether they are flowing fine, like keeping up. Yeah, such a thing. So I think that was it for my presentation. I hope to see you guys later in my continuous videos. Thank you and have a good day. Sorry, thank you.